And then comes the next one, sociocratic elections. That's a very interesting thing, sociocratic elections. Because what do you do? Suppose you have to elect a prime minister in a neighborhood parliament, say for example. And then the election is conducted this way. The task is announced. So they say, we are going to choose a prime minister. Okay. Then they ask, next question, what does this task involve to be a prime minister? What does it involve? And everybody has to give his or her opinion on what are the challenges involved, what are the roles and duties, what are the tasks, everything like that. And when everybody has finished speaking, the next question is asked. To shoulder this role, what type of a person do we need? And then everybody begins again sharing, saying he or she needs to have this and this attitudinal qualities, these and these competences, these and these experiences, these and these skills, and like that. Whatever they think the person should have, everybody speaks. Then the facilitator, what he does, he or she gives everybody a slip of paper and says, you put down your own name first. So everybody has to write one's own name. And then the facilitator says, underneath, you take 1 minute or so to think seriously, and then write the name of the person whom you would propose for this task. That task here being neighborhood prime minister. And then everybody writes. And then the slips are heaped under various names proposed. And the facilitator takes each slip and then asks each one, you so and so propose so and so, what are your reasons? And you so and so propose so and so, what are your reasons? So everybody has to give the reasonings behind their proposal. Then when everybody has spoken, and then the facilitator says, okay, first you thought so-and-so would be the best, individually thinking you thought so. But now you have listened to so many people's viewpoints, maybe you feel like changing your thinking. If so, you feel free to take your slip and put it for somebody else. But before you put for somebody else, you have to explain to the whole group why you are now changing. Because that will also guide others in making the decision. Then, when everybody is given that chance, if they want to have, okay. And then the facilitator would say, it seems so and so is the person to be proposed. Anybody has any serious objection? And then the objection has to be serious, and they call, in their terminology, paramount and argued. There is serious objection given with reasonings. And then if it is given with reasonings, and if the reasoning points out to a serious objection, then even if one fellow objects, the whole group says there is a valid objection, then why not we consider somebody else? So this way, everybody tries to give a consent. And when and then if somebody is objected to, they look for somebody else. If they don't, if there is no objection, the facilitator, come on, let us celebrate. We have a prime minister. And this process may appear a bit long, but what I have seen in experience, which takes time only the first time. Later on, people get used to it, they do things very fast. And then also another thing I found, not only the people who get elected, but also the people who are not elected get some or other affirmed, most of them. Because even if they are not elected, somebody must have pointed out to a good quality in that person. And this person says, oh, I have that quality, I never realized. Oh, very good thing. So he comes out, with more confidence and more courage, with more celebration of his own personality, more affirmation. And this is a healthy thing. So, if we really want to have a democracy that responds to people's needs. Don't count on the present day big sized basic constituencies, but work for a network, multi-tier federation of small sized forums.